Welcome to the How to Play Guide. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of chess. Ready to master the game? In this video, we'll cover chess basics, game rules, piece movements, strategies, and winning tips. Let's get started. Whether you're a beginner or refining your skills, this guide will help you become a better chess player. Chess is a strategic board game played by two players on a 64-square checkered board. The game begins with each player controlling 16 pieces, 8 pawns, 2 rooks, 2 knights, 2 bishops, 1 queen, and 1 king. Players alternate turns, moving one piece at a time, aiming to checkmate their opponent's king. Each piece has a unique movement pattern, which we'll explore in detail shortly. The game can end in a checkmate, draw, stalemate, or resignation by either player. Chess is a game of strategy, requiring foresight and planning to outmaneuver your opponent. Next, let's look at the main objective of the game, achieving checkmate. The primary objective in chess is to checkmate your opponent's king, making it impossible to escape capture. Checkmate occurs when the king is under attack and cannot move to a safe square. A secondary objective is to capture key pieces, weakening your opponent's position. Controlling the center of the board is crucial for maintaining a strong position. Developing your pieces efficiently and castling early are key to a solid game. Now, let's dive into the rules that govern how the game is played. The game begins with white making the first move, followed by alternating turns. A piece moves according to its specific rules. No piece may move through others, except the knight. Capturing occurs when a piece lands on a square occupied by an opponent's piece. The king cannot be left in check at any time. It must be moved or protected. If a pawn reaches the opposite end of the board, it can be promoted to any piece, except a king. Now that we understand the rules, let's explore how each piece moves. The king moves one square in any direction, aiming to stay out of check. The queen is the most powerful piece, moving any number of squares in any direction. Rooks move horizontally or vertically across any number of squares. Bishops move diagonally across the board, staying on their color. Knights move in an L shape, 2 squares in one direction and 1 square perpendicular. Pawns move forward 1 square but capture diagonally. They can move 2 squares on their first move. Special moves include castling, which involves moving the king and a rook simultaneously. En passant allows a pawn to capture an opponent's pawn that moves 2 squares forward. Promotion lets a pawn become a queen, rook, bishop, or knight upon reaching the opposite end. Now that we've covered piece movement, let's discuss the flow of gameplay. Chess begins with opening moves, aiming to control the center and develop pieces. The middle game focuses on tactical play, creating opportunities for attack and defense. Exchanges of pieces should be calculated, aiming to gain material advantage. The endgame begins when few pieces remain, focusing on promoting pawns and securing checkmate. King safety is crucial throughout the game. Consider castling early for protection. Recognizing threats and creating counterplay are key to maintaining a strong position. Time management is important in timed games, so balance speed with thoughtful play. Let's now explore essential strategies to outplay your opponent. Control the center with pawns and pieces early to dominate the board and limit your opponent's moves. Develop all your pieces efficiently, focusing on connecting your rooks and safeguarding the king. Build a strong pawn structure, avoiding isolated or doubled pawns that can become weaknesses. Seek tactical opportunities like forks, pins, and skewers to gain material and disrupt your opponent's plan. Sacrifice pieces wisely, only when it leads to a clear advantage or a potential checkmate. Anticipate your opponent's moves and plan several moves ahead to stay ahead in the game. Prioritize king safety, especially in the middle game, by castling and clearing escape routes. Place rooks on open files or behind passed pawns to maximize their power and control the board. Now that we've discussed strategies, let's move on to winning tips to clinch victory. Learn to recognize common checkmate patterns, such as the back rank and smothered mate. Calculate carefully before every move. One mistake can cost you the game. Avoid blunders by double-checking your move's impact on the entire board. Stay calm under pressure, especially in the endgame, where precision is crucial. Practice regularly to improve your skills. Online games and puzzles can be very helpful. Analyze your games afterward to identify mistakes and areas for improvement. We're nearing the finish line. Let's solidify your mastery with a few final, crucial insights to elevate your chess game. Congratulations! You now have a solid understanding of how to play chess, from basics to advanced tips. Remember, chess is a game of patience, strategy, and continuous learning. Keep practicing. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the How to Play Guide for more in-depth tutorials and game tips. See you next time.